For more update, please subscribe our Gossip America News YouTube channel and press the bell button. The sunlight slanted sharply through the arched windows of Sofia Bush's Los Angeles home as her phone buzzed once, then stilled. At the time, she was recording an episode of Drama Queens, the podcast she co-hosted with her former One Tree Hill castmates. They were deep into a discussion about character arcs and feminist legacies in early 2000s TV. The phone remained untouched on silent, buried under a half-read essay on climate change and a dog-eared copy of Audre Lorde's Sister Outsider. That single, buzzing notification. A message from Bozoma St. John. Weeks earlier, Bozoma St. John had just been cast as the newest member of the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Her arrival was a thunderclap in a franchise built on diamonds, divorces, and dinner table breakdowns. A high-powered marketing executive known for her charisma, candor, and couture, Bozoma had been brought in to reinvigorate the franchise, and she knew just who else could help. She scrolled through her contacts. One name stood out: Sofia Bush. Sofia, to Boz's mind, was perfect, intelligent, articulate, effortlessly stylish, and unafraid to speak her mind. Someone who could match the old guard Kyle Richards' resilience, Erika Jayne's icy precision with something new, principled chaos. So she drafted the message. Short, intriguing. She knew Sofia well enough to know a simple ask wouldn't do it. Needed mystery. And then, silence. Days passed. Then weeks. Bozoma figured Sofia had passed without saying no. Beverly Hills rolled forward. Sofia Bush was unaware. Blissfully, ignorantly, gloriously unaware. Between her activism work, producing projects, and dog mom duties, her world had little overlap with Bravo's realm of rose feuds and Dior-fueled drama. While her best friends might binge Real Housewives as a guilty pleasure, Sofia remained on the outskirts, vaguely aware of the show where women yell at each other, but more familiar with political campaign strategies than poolside catfights. Ironically, she was also looking for new creative outlets. In an interview, she recently said, "I'm in a space now where I want to blend storytelling and truth, where vulnerability is not edited into conflict, but celebrated." Had she seen that message in April, perhaps her curiosity would have won, but she didn't. Not until July. Fast forward to a balmy July afternoon, at a Create and Cultivate panel. Sofia and Bozoma are seated side by side, mics in hand, mid-conversation about empowerment, leadership, and the ever-blurred lines between brand and authenticity. Bozoma, in her signature bold colors, drops it casually. Bozoma laughs. "I wrote you, I have a controversial question. I wanted you to join the Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. You never responded." The audience gasps. Sofia's mouth drops open. "That was real. I thought that was a joke. Oh my God, I never saw it." Laughter, head shaking, and then, "So wait," Sofia says slowly, eyes wide, voice playful but tinged with regret. "I missed my chance to be a real housewife." Let's pause here. Let's imagine what would have happened if she'd said yes. The moment Sofia texts back, Bravo goes into motion. A private meeting is arranged at the Polo Lounge. Producers picture the angle, the thoughtful disruptor, someone who bridges the old and the new, elevates the tone but doesn't lose the sparkle. She's nervous but curious. The contract arrives. Filming begins. Cue the glittery intro sequence. "I may have been a drama queen in high school, but now I run the show." Sofia twirls in Valentino. She films her first lunch with Garcelle and Bozoma. It's breezy, warm, empowering. They talk about systemic injustice and vegan skincare. Then Dorit arrives. Sofia innocently remarks, "Wow, that's a lot of rhinestones." Dorit blinks. A feud is born at a dinner party. Someone brings up a political issue. Sofia's tone sharpens. The room freezes. Erika Jayne lifts a brow. Kyle sips her wine. Tension simmers. But fans go wild. Reality TV isn't scripted, but it is sculpted, and Sofia Bush, she's been burned before. On the set of Chicago PD, she fought behind the scenes for a safer workplace. And when nothing changed, she walked away publicly and unapologetically. That kind of integrity doesn't always mesh with the hyper-manufactured chaos of Bravo. She once said, "There comes a point where you stop asking permission to protect your peace." In a world of edited confessionals and social media spats, could she really find peace? Maybe not, or maybe she'd change the game. Bozoma saw potential for a new type of housewife, not one who screamed, but one who spoke truth. Sofia could have been that. A calm center in a storm of sequins. Let's imagine the show airs. Sofia quickly becomes a fan favorite. Not for being outrageous but for refusing to be. She shuts down passive-aggressive jabs with articulate wit. She organizes a community fundraiser instead of throwing a launch party. She has a genuine heart-to-heart with Sutton about grief. She tears up while discussing activism, burnout. She brings vulnerability not volume. Garcelle calls her a breath of fresh air. Lisa Rinna perhaps returning in a surprise cameo, her a little too performative. Bravo calls her ratings gold. But Sofia, she's still not sure. In her diary, she writes, "I came here to see if truth can coexist with fame. I think it can, but not without a fight." There was no dinner, party, no sparkly intro. No feud with Dorit, no soft-focused brunch with Garcelle, just a missed text. A short, forgotten buzz in a crowded inbox. A simple moment of what if. And Sofia Bush laughing on a July stage, reflecting on it all with both bemusement and relief. "I mean, I love a good dress," she says, smirking. "But I don't know if I could handle the diamonds and drama." Bozoma nods, smiling. "You would have crushed it." And maybe she would have, but maybe she's already exactly where she belongs. This isn't just about Bravo or glittery intros, it's about the roads not taken. The unread messages, the invitations we never knew we missed. In another timeline, Sofia Bush is sipping cocktails and confronting castmates on cable television. In this one, she's hosting her podcast, marching for human rights, producing films, and laughing at what might have been. And there's something powerful in that too, because what Sofia represents on screen and off is a kind of womanhood that isn't defined by how loud she can be, but by how true she can remain. A dimly lit dinner party in Beverly Hills. Tall candles flicker. Designer dresses glint under crystal chandeliers. Sofia stands, glass in hand. Thank you so much for watching full video and subscribing to Gossip America News Channel.